Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. I'm back once again checking out the last 3 episodes of Tales of the Jedi. I watched the first 3 episodes yesterday. I watched episode 4 a little bit ago. Now here I'm checking out episode 5 of Tales of the Jedi. Practice makes perfect. And that is true. Practice does make perfect. Now, you could over-practice to an extent and then ultimately get worse. I don't think that's actually true, but I've heard that like if you practice too much, I don't know. But anyways, I like the title. Practice makes perfect. So, the last episode, the Sith Lord, episode 4, was to me the best episode of the show so far. Dooku finally, like, really turning and killing Yaddle. And obviously, at first I'm thinking, is he conflicted? No, not really. That fight was intense between him and Yaddle. And I felt like, there's no turning back for the character. He even says that it's too late for me. And Palpatine the whole time, he's just getting more and more excited. He's like, oh, I'm loving this. He's loving the fight that's going down. He didn't do anything in that fight. He literally just watched to see what would happen. Is his new apprentice, Dooku, is he truly going to obey me? Because Palpatine tells him, kill him. I love the fact they got Ian McDiarmid back for Palpatine. They had Liam Neeson for that quick scene for Qui-Gon. It was great. And Bryce Dallas Howard as Yaddle was great as well. So I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm loving the fact that these are shorts, so it means the episodes in terms of the length are a little bit shorter, which at the same time, I'm loving the animation, I'm loving what they're doing with the story, so I wish they were longer, but at the same time with the shorts, with the shorter episode runtime, which so far I think this is the shortest episode with 13 minutes, which it's not really 13 minutes, I don't think. I mean, maybe it is, maybe the credits they cut off or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be 13 minutes, I'm pretty sure that a couple minutes for credits, but anyways, it's also easier on the recording and editing. So I'm kind of liking that at the same time in regards to these episodes. But I'm really enjoying it so far. That's ultimately what matters. So let's get into that, guys. Episode 5, Practice Makes Perfect. Let's go. Anakin? Okay. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay.
You're right on time. She's a fast learner.
It's awesome.
I really wouldn't know.
Wow. I mean, you passed? Oh. Shrinking it. Okay. Wow. Good job. Was that Kanan? Maybe? I think that's Kanan.
Any thoughts?
You don't want to know.
What's the problem?
What's the problem? That is Kanan. That has to be Kanan. I'm pretty sure that's his master. Yeah.
Lousy test. Look, you want a real test?
Name it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Name it.
I'll make you an actual test.
Well, they both witnessed that. Okay. I feel nostalgic seeing her in that uniform. It's been a long time. Hey.
Make sure your blasters are set to stun.
Stun.
Droids are predictable.
Yeah.
I want you to be prepared for anything. You need to remain calm. Think. Feel the intention of the trooper who will fire first.
This is crazy because thankfully it's a simulation, it's a test, but my god. Who's gonna fire first? Oh! There you go.
How long was I out?
An hour.
An hour?
An hour?
Yeah, Jesse really tagged you.
Sorry, Commander.
Okay. Damn. Oh my god. He's really pushing her. Damn. I think there's a different approach to this.
Again.
He keeps pushing it. It's too much, man.
Again.
Yeah, this is too much. He's pushing her. But I understand why to an extent, but come on.
Well, you're waking up faster.
Well, that's good.
This is ridiculous.
Yes.
The droids aren't half as good as Rex's men.
I want it to be difficult. This is about life and death.
Yeah,
As your
he's
master,
right.
I'm responsible for you. If you can hold off Rex and the boys, you'll be ready for anything on a battlefield. Well,
Point.
anything with a blaster, at least.
Yeah. Gotta find a different approach to this. Yeah. Yep. Okay, yeah. Ooh, okay. Could knock that again, okay. But she lasted longer that time.
Not bad.
Oh.
It took us 5 minutes to knock you out that time.
5 minutes? Oh, wait. Time has passed. Okay, this is... Okay, so this is a thing they keep doing. A training session. Nice. I like how time has passed a little bit. So she's been doing this for a bit. Nice. Nice. Ooh, double. Oh. What's going on here?
Let's hope all that training pays off.
Oh? Okay.
Hold your fire!
Oh, shit.
Hang on, we have Tano in the
Whoa.
Send all remaining troops to my position.
I have one negative. Just one. I wish the episode was a little bit longer, but I understood the concept and what they were trying to do with this episode is have Anakin really push Ahsoka and create his own training session, his own, test, if you will, because he feels that the training that she was doing for the Jedi Council, the droids or whatever they had all set up, it's not enough. He feels like that she should be even better than everybody else because it's life and death. Like, she needs to be pushed even harder. And he really pushed her, for sure. I love the fact that had to be Kanan, right? That was little Kanan with his master, because we've seen that before. What was it, Clone Wars? Some sort of episode of Clone Wars, I believe it was they showed Kanan and his master at one point. Maybe there was something else as well, but it's so cool that Kanan was in the same room as Ahsoka doing a training session, and there's Obi-Wan and Yoda, and there's Darth fucking Vader. Obviously it's Anakin, but he was in the same room. Like, it's crazy how Kanan's life got upended and changed so drastically. It's really cool to see that little tie-in there, because they could easily not have them in there, but to have him there, to see Ahsoka, it was so cool. So cool. So, Anakin didn't want to, argue in front of everybody else, but he was telling Ahsoka, look, you could do better. This is not enough. I'm going to come up with a training session for you. So he gets Rex and the boys to set their guns to stun, and they're going to rapidly, every single time, keep doing the test. She's surrounded by 6, 7, 8 of them, and having them all set to stun, thankfully, and they're going to keep firing at her at random times, and she's going to try to defend herself. She lost so many times. She kept failing. But I think what it was is that I don't think it's about how long can you last. It's that can you last and survive long enough with real blasters not set on stun to take out your enemy. Because Anakin makes the point. If you can last against them, then you're ready for anything. Especially only if they have a blaster. If it's a lightsaber, that's another story. But anything with the blaster, which at this point was the droids and everything, if you can survive against Rex and all of them, you're ready. And then after all the times where she kept failing, she questioned it. He explained, it's life and death, blah, blah, blah. And then it cuts to where she got knocked out. I'm thinking, oh, because she was doing better at that last thing, and it was zooming in on Anakin. Then you hear what sounds like a fall. So she lasted a little bit longer. But then it cuts to her waking up, and she's at a different location. She's a little older. Anakin's a little older as well. Different uniform for both of them. And now they're on, I think, a spaceship and on a ship. And she lasted for 5 minutes with both her lightsabers at that point. So it really goes to show how much, because literally she was knocked out for a couple seconds into the test when it was first starting. So she really came a long way. And then it cuts to Ahsoka being captured and, being told well, let's hope that that training really paid off. Because also here's all these clones. So it was intense. It was intense for sure. But I like the fact that, well, look, I'm kind of conflicted, but I'm also kind of happy that Anakin did push Ahsoka, because now she is so she's really, really good and really knows how to use a lightsaber and really knows how to defend herself because of Anakin pushing her. And I like the fact that they showed something like this, because we knew how great Ahsoka was in regards to how far she's came as a Force wielder. She's not a Jedi anymore, obviously. She never was. She never became a Jedi. She was just always a Padawan still. But for her to be as good as she is, she had to have, been put through some intense training, and we kind of figured that happened, but to actually see where Anakin really made this test for her was pretty smart. I kind of wish that we would have seen maybe more, a little Ahsoka before she got taken, to Coruscant, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine, because I like the fact that we got to see, Anakin and Obi-Wan a little bit. And I believe that's the original Yoda design, I think, because didn't they change the Yoda design with the last season of the Clone Wars? Because I think he was in it, right? Yeah, I believe he was in it. Yeah. So I would have thought that maybe would have went with it looked like that was the original Clone Wars model, I think, like the model for Yoda. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, but regardless, it was just cool in general just to see this time period roughly. There was doing some cuts, but still, like, it was seeing that rough time period of the Clone Wars. And yeah, pretty good stuff. This show, these shorts, they're so good. They're so good. I'm so happy it's a real thing, because if they wouldn't have done Tales of the Jedi, I don't know how they would have been able to tell the Dooku stories and the Ahsoka stories, at least in this aspect, because we've already went through the timeline of the Clone Wars. We've already seen, like, what Ahsoka went through. Such, like, obviously we didn't see everything, obviously, because they showed this new training session, this new test, and then how it has grown over time to where she can last 5 minutes against them, defending herself. But we've already been through the Clone Wars, so you can't really do Clone Wars 2, like, can't do it again. So here's all the stuff you missed, what I'm saying? So I think Tales of the Jedi, I'm hoping what they'll do is they'll announce a second season. I know I have one episode to go, but I'm hoping that they announce like a second batch of episodes where literally it's 6 episodes featuring this character and this character. Like, because we've been following Dooku in Ahsoka, so maybe we can follow some other characters, to kind of learn more about them. Maybe even go further back than Dooku a little bit. Maybe to a Jedi or a Master or a Sith Lord or something, before that. High Republic area. Who knows? They could really do anything that tells the Jedi, because really it's really tells of a Jedi, or, Dooku's case, turning away from the Jedi, but you get what I'm saying. So, yeah. So I really enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.